Good morning, good morning. It is 8:20 a.m. on a Saturday morning. I am headed out to the Cypress area. A friend and I have been looking at some numbers and some properties and some data. We want to do our first flip together. He has experience on the construction side and, projects and contract management, managing contractors and all of that. But he's also got a full-time job, and I've got the flexibility with real estate to kind of go anywhere I want to be anywhere at a certain time, create my own schedule. And so that's where the value is, where I can go manage projects and check in on the work while he is focused on his day job. And then, we can regroup or do Zoom calls and check in every once in a while and stay on top of things. So that's where I'm headed today. I will kind of keep you guys posted as we do our marketing and find an off-market deal, hopefully, or get a property at the right price point and do the whole flip and list it for sale and talk about the wins and talk about the losses and maybe share how much we made or how much money we lost. Hopefully not, hopefully it's the former, where we make some money and we have something to split. I think at this point in time, with our combined experience, we shouldn't get into anything that'll get us into trouble. We just have to be conservative with our estimate of what it could be worth when it's fixed up, instead of thinking that, hey, I think it could be worth way more than it really can. So in any case, I'm heading that way, about to jump on the highway, so I'll turn the camera off here in a second. So this house is a little far from where I live right now, probably about a 40-minute drive, 35-40 minutes, solid highway driving the whole time. There's pros and cons with that, obviously. Like, I guess the pros, it'll be further in the burbs where a family will likely want to buy the house and pay more for it, versus in the city where there's a bunch of random deals and maybe the comparables aren't quite apples to apples. Whereas in the suburbs, it's more cookie cutter. You kind of know what this house is going to sell for if you make it look like that one next door, that type of thing. The downside would be that, while we're doing this project and I have to check in and everything, it's going to be quite a bit of back and forth driving from my house to the site to Home Depot or however it goes. But I'm interested to see how this thing plays out. We do want to pull the trigger, find a deal, and get moving, just so we can get our foot in the door, do a couple of deals, that kind of thing. So almost there, probably like 5 or 8 minutes away. What's up, guys? So we were walking this house in neighborhood. First house we're looking at, right?
Just checking out the nest right here. Sweet technology.
Yeah. They got it nice and cool in here. But yeah, this one's in pretty good shape, right? It's so I don't know. This one's probably in too good a condition, right? It looks like someone's living here though, like you said, they're still moving out.
Right, I think so.
Because there's clothes in the master. But it's good layout.
I should leave a jar of chocolates.
Yeah, it's like Christmas. So we're checking out this other house, and there was another group that left right when we got here. So that's a good sign that people are looking seriously.
It's a hot market.
Yeah, it is. And I bet they're gonna get, let's keep an eye on this one. I bet they're gonna get an offer accepted within the first couple of days. That looks a little interesting. What were they doing here?
Looks like a Home Depot.
Extra storage.
That's where they hang their pots and pans.
Because it has good
Lighting, huh?
bones and lighting, big windows. Oh, it's got the little gold shower. Yeah, it's interesting.
4-bedroom.
It's all one story. We're driving around through the neighborhood and looking at
Better lighting in
some houses. Yeah, it's nice little area. Everyone's got their yards maintained, and some
American
older
flags
homes.
out.
American flags out, yeah. Their political affiliations out. So Lou and I just ate at this place called Nyam Nyam, which here it is a European cafe place, pretty good. Great reviews. We just had, what do we have? Crepes, breakfast crepes with 2 eggs and 1 meat, I believe. I got ham, my friend got lamb. So we had a good meeting. We talked about what neighborhood we want to focus on, and now we are going to target the area, create a list of properties, send some direct mail. For now, I'm heading home because I've got to probably chill for a couple hours before I go show houses, or show one of my houses that are available for lease to some tenants in the afternoon. So that's what I've been up to today. I've been up since about 7 o'clock this morning, and it's about 10:43 at the time of this recording. All right, so now we're heading over to one of my lease listings that is up for rent. And I'm doing a 1-hour showing today, a 1-hour showing window tomorrow. Not sure who's gonna come. I emailed everyone, I texted everyone, I did a ringless voicemail blast, so everyone got a voicemail saying what time the showings were gonna be. So I contacted them 3 different ways, and if they're interested in checking this thing out, I even did it in English and in Spanish, even though my Spanish isn't the best, and I kind of was like, hola, you know, puedo hablar poquito español, pero no hablo mucho. So I let them know I can kind of understand them, but like, don't try to speak at me super fast because I'm not fluent 100%. And so yeah, I'm heading over there. Let's see if anyone shows up. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna open up the door, let people check it out, take pictures or videos, and give them the link to apply. So yeah, let's go. Hey guys, so I just got to one of my listings. It's for sale, but we are taking new pictures. Some work has been done to it. We've also put it up for lease because if we can get a tenant in there, my client would prefer to have a tenant in there and sell it as is. At least that way he's got some cash flow for the property. So you can kind of see my for sale signs right out here in the front. And we just got to this property. I'm doing a 1-hour showing window. I'm not sure who's gonna show up, but I'm gonna hang tight and chill in the car with the AC on. I didn't bring a chair or anything, and with the COVID-19 stuff, you know, people might want their space. So doors unlocked, I can kind of keep tabs on who goes in and out and let them know from here. But yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and just show you the house real quick. So some of the recent updates include the siding, and the roof is also new. I will go ahead and show you what it looks like inside. Looks like they painted the door. We've got this up listed for rent. You can see it's been cleaned up. Kitchen. This was like a patio extension that was added on a few years ago. It's just a real simple house. 3-bed, 1 bath. All the bedrooms are right next to each other. And the bathroom. So the thing with these types of houses is that, you know, it's got to be clean, you got to have it presentable, but it's a certain type of standard. It's not like a flip. There's not the nicest cabinets, the nicest countertops. Everything's not tip-top perfect shape because it's kind of as a rent-ready thing. You know, someone will be happy to move in here, make their own final touches, maybe paint a couple of things here and there. Others who want to just rent and move in, they may not care. They can clean up a couple little things here and there, but ultimately it's like a rental car. You don't take as good a care of as a rental car as you would your own car, right? You don't really care how fast you hit the gas, how fast you brake. You're just using it for an amount of time. It's not yours, and you know that. And so it kind of changes the way you treat it. And so that is what this property is. It is like a rent-ready. It's move-in ready for this neighborhood, but it's also just kind of like a rental, and we put it up for lease. So today I'm doing a showing window for 1 hour, and tomorrow as well. I emailed people, I texted them, and I also did a ringless voicemail voicemail drop blast, where I can record an MP3 file and blast it to as many people as I want. So I think there were about 27 or 28 people that got a voicemail from me yesterday saying, hey, I'm gonna be here Saturday and Sunday from 1 to 2. Thank you for your interest. They had inquired about the property previously. And so that is how we're gonna go about this. Hopefully some people come by, maybe 1 or 2 people. I don't know what to expect between today and tomorrow. But yeah, if I can get some confirmations, I'll definitely try to get some people on the hook and set up some appointments so that I've got some commitment, and I know that while I'm here for an hour, you know, both days, someone's actually gonna come and it's gonna be worth my time. Hey guys, so I just wrapped up the lease showing. Unfortunately, no one came, but I got no confirmation, so I wasn't sure. And I've talked about this before. Sometimes you do stuff and you don't know if it's gonna pay off or not. And like Wayne Gretzky says, or has said, you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. So if I wasn't here, if I didn't come and somebody else did, and I wasn't here to open the door and show the house, that's a missed opportunity. That could have been a tenant. Now I did come and nobody came. Not ideal. Ideally, I would have been here and some people would have come and it would have felt like it was more worth my time. Whereas now it feels a little bit like, okay, I might have wasted my time. But I was productive. I brought a pair of headphones. I listened to podcasts. I actually recorded 2 podcast episodes in between filming this and opening the door and all of that stuff. So I sat in my car and I recorded 2 podcast episodes to make use of the time that I was gonna have to be sitting there. And so now I'm heading home. I'm done for today. Tomorrow I've got to meet up with a friend for coffee and then show a couple of houses. So yeah, I'm done with working for now. I may check a couple of emails and do some stuff on the computer later, but I can kind of wind down and relax a little bit, and I think I'm gonna do just that.